Well, yeah, I'll I'll share.
Like the bitches? I don't want
Yeah, you can
like
have
secondhand news.
you can have everything. I just need like a a cot and a car, and you can have everything else.
I do have some pretty extra needs and desires and stuff like that. So
I don't.
then again, I did live for 2 months sleeping on my dad's recliner. So who knows? I'm capable of really, what's the word I'm looking for? Hunkering down.
Does he not have a couch?
He does, but I was too tall to lay.
Oh, oh.
I found that becoming inexhaustibly intoxicated helped with the sleeping.
Yeah, helps with a lot of things, I guess.
Um, Not your liver. Why is this?
That's true.
Oh, okay. Control F. We're doing Clint Fraser.
If you want to.
I want nothing more. I think I have to pee though. Oh, what's going on with OBS now? Unless my shit's just being stupid. Is it just being stupid? Yep, it's just being stupid. I might need to grab a glass of water. Dude, all I had to eat before I went outside too was just like some chips. So I was hungry as shit and got pizza and I ate a fuckload of pizza. I guess it was 4 slices, so it's not really a fuckload, but
That's a lot.
I usually only eat 2 pieces at a sitting. Calorie wise, it's probably like at least
It's about
1,200 to 1,500 calories, I would guess, right?
yeah. I think they're about 400 apiece, depending on what's on it.
Yeah, we weren't holding back. So I'm gonna go run, get some water, and pee, and I'll be right back to talk about not Todd Frazier, Clint Frazier. Almost did it. Almost actually did it. Gary. Oh, okay. We have returned. Is Clint Frazier starting? Or are they
believe so.
Are they gonna waste his best years with Brett Gardner out there? Yankees. Oh, they knew. They have him slotted in 7th in the outfield. They don't have anyone better than Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks has always been like a platoon type player, right?
No, he's a switch hitter. He's just been hurt a lot.
I mean, they project him to hit 238 this season and bat third in their lineup.
One of those things is not going to happen.
Oh, so you think he's going to bat 300? I see. Anyway, 258 career hitter, 267 last year. He's nothing if not consistent. 4 or 5? Probably a 4. What say you, sir? Yeah, 265, 267, 260. Well, you're the only other person here. That's not necessarily true. OBS is up. We are streaming. But I believe he'll probably be a 4.
Do you remember?
September.
I'll ask you later.
Well, you'll forget. Ask me now.
Oh, it's you'll see. So, his on base career is 331.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he walked a lot last year.
He sure did, didn't he? Top 7% of the league.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. So you're moving on from batting average? Okay.
Yeah, I put the 4.
Okay, I was
Sorry.
I was still waiting for a response from you on that one. Okay. Yeah, so it was pretty good, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess 350.
So yeah, 4. That's what I was gonna say. So. Salukin. 5'11 last year, 475 career. Let's see what the variance is on that. 5'11, 489, 353, 448. This is kind of weird. The year that he had the best on base percentage, he had his worst slugging. So, well, I'm sorry, second best on base percentage. This is kind of weird. He had 390 one year and then 394 another year, and then his other 2 on base percentages were abysmal. Is he okay? I was gonna say right-handed or left-handed. Looks to be right-handed.
That's
huh?
right. He's never been a full-time starter.
Right.
So take it all with a grain of salt.
Right.
And he's probably been in a platoon most of his career.
So we're just saying average like a 4. That's about
Yeah.
fair. I gotta run
talent.
through all these games that happened today too and look at all the stats. Sorry.
He's a talented guy who plays at Yankee Stadium in a good lineup, so 4 is fine.
Home runs. He hit 12 one year in 69 games. 24 is his average. He's gonna be a 25 home run guy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. It's a 4.
How's he
We're
striking
handing
out
out those
to?
4s today.
Yeah, well.
It's about 20. Looks like about 28 every year.
Strike. Oh, percentage of that? Shit. God damn it.
What is going on?
I kicked my hydro flask. Come on, kitty. I kicked it, and then it went from my room into my bathroom, and then hit my toilet. That was just scary. So pretty bad. He's a 3. He actually was 30 one year. Kitty cat, you want to come sit with me? No? Okay. So 3 stolen bases.
He's a 1.
Yeah, he has 5 in his career in 4 years. He's actually played a total of 162 games in his career.
Mm-hmm.
So let's use that as his like benchmark for runs and RBIs, possibly. Actually, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
So 80 runs, 82 RBIs. Those are both 4s. Hey, he is just the 4 master, other than speed. I'm just sick. That's 8, 9, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Oh, Avasil Garcia.
So here's the joke.
Okay.
Remember when they used to call him Mini Miggy many years ago?
Yeah, and then he fucked Prince Fielder's wife?
I don't remember that.
He did, yeah. That's why there was a trade. Anyway, yeah, Mini Me.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that he was supposed to be this huge, prospect, and he hasn't really been very good.
No, he has not been. However, apparently over the last, the summer, God, I don't even know what I'm saying. The break. Break between when they played last year and when they're playing this year, he lost 40 pounds. I didn't know he was that big. But apparently he's closer to 215 now as opposed to 250.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't change you, from hitting 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. So...
Right. Yeah.
In fact, I
Doesn't make him any
probably
less.
want him to be bigger and hit more home runs, but whatever.
Doesn't make him any less awful.
Yeah, I feel like he's had moments, but those moments are fleeting.
Amen.
I feel like I've had moments where I look attractive, but it's only because people are looking at me from certain angles and shit, and that's kind of like this guy. Hey. Come play. Alright, career 271 average in 9 seasons. So that's good.
It seems to be a lot of up and down.
The old in and out. Yeah, you're right.
241, 304, 244, 257, 245, 330, 282. Yeah.
He has like the
He's all over
ability
the
to
place.
hit over 300, but like the question is like what is prompting that? There's got to be something. He's really bad against off-speed pitches. He hits fastballs generally pretty well, although not last season. Exit velocity was terrible last year, as was his launch angle.
Mm-hmm.
All the metrics are pretty bad, but I could see him betting in our 5 range. He's also probably going to be in a platoon, so.
With who?
Jackie Bradley Jr.
I think Jackie Bradley's going to win that platoon pretty quickly.
But here's the thing I also think is that he'll maybe play some first base. I don't know. He's never played anything in the infield. My dad called me drunk, but he said, I think Yaldel Garcia might play third. He has never played 1 second in any level in the infield. At all.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could play a little bit of first when her is like taking breaks and shit. I don't know that for certain. I mean, he's such a bad outfielder, it just seems like a normal transition. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like Council is going to be working with a lot of moving pieces because I guess you play Wong against lefties? I don't know. They had in our projected lineup that Travis Shaw was going to play third base. I don't see where there's a planet where that could be reality. Because if it is this planet, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. It's got to be Urias. Although he gives us literally 0 RBI production at third base then. But I don't know. You want to give this motherfucker a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. On base for his career is 324. That's pretty bad. That's a 3. Well, his walk numbers were pretty abysmal in the middle of his career. He had a better walk rate last year, but he was dog shit last year, so...
Yeah, the little man is over the hump now. So what we've seen is what we're going to get, most likely.
422 slugging percentage over his career. This is good enough for a 3. He had a 500 in 2017, which would be his lone All-Star appearance. Good for him. I don't think it's going to happen anymore. What?
You talking to me or the cat?
Cat's over there. I'm talking to you. I was talking about his All-Star appearance to the cat. Cat gonna be like,
oh yeah, yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe you have a very informed cat.
Mostly it's like eating and sleeping all day, similar to Garfield. 98 home runs in 9 seasons.
Yeah, there's not much there. Maybe 15.
And he's probably not going to even start.
I guess we can pretend that he's going to start and say 15.
You just want to be nice? What is that, like 3? 2? I don't know, he's terrible. This is not a player you want on your team. Strikeout percentage actually isn't bad, 23.5, but that's still 4-3 territory.
This is interesting that he was 10 out of 14 in Tampa Bay his 1 year, and that was his best year in stolen bases. And he's never really done anything otherwise. I guess it's just how good Tampa Bay is at
his speed actually is not bad.
Runners.
I mean, imagine being 250 pounds and being able to run in the 78th percentile, though. It's pretty impressive for being a fat piece of shit. Terrible outfielder. I would guess that Milwaukee's not going to utilize him in that way. So it's a 1-2 if you want to be really nice, I'm sure. 76 runs and 162 game average, but he's going to get nowhere near that. I mean, his best year was 75. This is just a piss poor baseball player.
I'd say 65 in both. Something like that.
Slap a 3 on the motherfucker. I'm just secondhand news. I'm just second. 6, 8, 11, 14, 17, 24. Oh, God. We got to go from Avisel Garcia to Mitch Garver? Oh.
We're down here. We're down here in the depths. It's Blacktown. It's the Blacktown of fantasy baseball players.
Dude, I hate Queelag. I don't know what it is. I just get really impatient, and she's annoying. Now, this entire time we've been going in alphabetical order, I've been deleting the whole name instead of just going down in letters since it's still going to be a G. I'm an asshole. How many... 81 plate appearances last year. Was that just because he sucked, or...
I know. I assume he was hurt because he won the job in 2019. Yeah. But he sucks, so...
I hope he's got a really nice spot on his mantle for that Silver Slugger Award because it's going to get lonely. Even in his best year, he only had 67 RBIs, but he had 31 home runs. I mean, 31-2, and he didn't make it to the majors until he was 26. I don't know, man. I'm not seeing it.
It was limited playing time in 2019, and granted, his numbers in 2019 were off the charts, but he's not going to be that player again.
Literally ever. I would even go as far as to say, although his average lifetime is like 250, I'd say he'd hit below that. Like, slap a 3 on him, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah. He was like prime Mike Piazza for like 350 at-bats.
Base percentage, he's a career 337, but once again, I would put him a peg below that probably too. I don't know what his walk rate is. It's actually pretty good.
Percent.
Do you want him to be a 2 or a 3? Do you think he has an on-base
Slugging?
percentage over? No, for on-base percentage.
2.
Okay. 487 career slugging, but I'm assuming that's pretty. 630 will do that. Yeah,
It's kind of skewed.
it's probably a 3. Probably
And
someone.
he was also, a product of whatever they're doing in Minnesota, where everybody and their brother is hitting 30 home runs.
He'll probably hit 15.
Yeah, whatever his norm is. It's hard to
Let's
figure
say
what that is.
Yeah, 15 to 20 or some shit like that. I don't have any faith. Strikeout rate was 45.7 last year, so in I forgot how many AB or 72 ABs, 81 plate appearances. So it's a 3. It could be worse, but
Well,
it can't be worse.
yeah,
Than
hopefully it's not 45.
this is a 0.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he has no stolen bases over his career, and has never even attempted one. So I think we're safe.
Well, it's kind of like when,
Nope.
you attempt to eat a McRib and you're like, wow, I can't get enough of this, and you just eat McRibs forever and ever.
Does Mitch Garver not play with the Twins anymore, or is he still with the Twins?
I'm pretty sure he's with the Twins.
According to the projected lineup, Ryan Jeffers is going to be their starting catcher. I don't know who that is. I don't know what happened to that motherfucker, but
Yeah, he's still with the Twins.
dude, the Twins' fucking starting pitchers are like 100 years old each. Set aside Barrios, you have Kenta Maeda, Michael Pineda, J.A. Happ, and Matt Shoemaker. What the fuck?
Can I take a break? I've got to take a phone call.
Yes, sir.
Be right back.
Oh shit, not that. Well, we're going on BRB.
I'm here. You there?
Are you back?
I'm back. I'm here.
I don't know how long it was going to take, so I went to BRB. I don't know. If he's not even starting, which we give him like twos.
Well, when I type in his name, it says why Mitch Garver is poised for a huge 2021. I haven't read the article, so I guess he must be.
Well, unfortunately, I think that writer is ill-informed, or we are. One of the two. I'm not taking the chance on it.
Okay.
I assume that his
So,
article is not going to say he's poised for a big 2021 because he's not starting. Maybe they're like he's poised for a big 2021 in outside grilling or something, you know?
Maybe.
I think it's like 2-2. He's not doing shit this year. $18.
18.
Mm-hmm. He's in Alfaro territory. It's Jonathan VR head ass. God, we really got some bottom of the barrel head ass. Is this Andres Jimenez? Is this who this is?
Mm-hmm.
Or Jimenez? Is it Jimenez or Jimenez?
Jimenez. Give me Nez. Give me Nez.
Give me. Hey, come here.
He's a really, really, really good defensive shortstop. Probably better than Lindor, in fact.
Who came up as a defensive prospect. So, could we maybe not put the claws directly into my kneecap? That'd be great.
Really fast.
That's good. Stolen bases might be nice. Ow.
I think they will be. He's only 22.
263 last year, but you're probably going to do a deep dive into his minor league stuff, huh?
I guess I might as well.
Hey, come here.
I'm gonna assume that it's a lot of low power, high steals,
Yeah.
kind of player. Seems like who he is. So in 2019, he had 9 home runs, 8 steals. His OPS was 695. 2018, his OPS was 756 at Double A and Triple A, or Single A and Double A. 38 steals, so actually no power, non-hitter. He strikes out quite a bit for somebody who has no power. So yeah, he's exactly that kind of player. He's a defense first player, defense only player.
And stolen bases if he can get on base.
Yeah, I guess that's his fantasy worth.
I don't know. You fill in the numbers based upon what you think that is. I guess I can get them in front of me, like based upon his minor league shit. I don't know.
Yeah, so his batting average in the minor leagues was 278. Last year he hit 263. Granted, he is really fast. And he's 22, so he'll probably get better. But I see a lot of kind of like D. Gordon or Malik Smith.
D. Strange Gordon, but yes.
D. Strange, DSG, yeah.
DSG.
Someone who is a non-hitter, a Billy Hamilton. He's just a non-hitter. So I'm going to guess under 265.
But over 250? Because, I mean, that actually puts him in a better category than fucking Billy Hamilton.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's probably maybe better than Billy Hamilton, but I don't know.
What was his
Billy Hamilton's like 135 pounds. What?
Soaking wet. Do we think he's under... He's definitely under 350 for batting on base percentage. I'm sorry. Right?
Right. He doesn't walk much.
There's like a 3 or a 2.
Uh,
The question is
is
whether or
on.
not he'll be below 300, I suppose.
It was 356 in the minor leagues.
Yeah,
333 last year.
3. Okay.
Logging, gee whiz. So it's 405 in the minor leagues, 398 last year, so it's going to be about 400. He does have some power. He had 9 home runs in 2019, so not quite Billy Hamilton level, but he's not far
It's
off.
probably more like a 4 based on statistics, but I see him as a 3.
Yeah, he's 161 pounds too.
Snap him in half. This is probably like a 2. A 2.
Home runs,
Yeah. 1, 2.
I'd say a 1.
Okay.
He's a 1. He's
Okay.
not going to get to 10.
With your damn claws. Crazy cat ass. Strikeouts. You said he strikes out more than he should, huh? He's about a 4, right?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's way more than he should for his build.
Look at that
His skill type.
bottom of the league hard hit rate in 2020. Ugh.
Hicks.
But he's fast.
Yeah, this is a 4. Steals.
He's got to get on base.
He's really fast. Yeah, he doesn't get on base, and he does get caught a lot. He was 28 out of 44 in 2019, 38 out of 52 in 2018. So he steals by volume. 14 out of 22 the year before, 13 out of 21 the year before that. He gets a lot of volume, but
At least in our league, he has some worth because it's not net stolen bases. Otherwise, he'd be a fucking wash.
right. Yeah, he'll probably. I mean, I guess he's going to start every day in Cleveland, and he's not threatened because they traded to get him. So I'd say 30 is pretty safe.
That's 6 or 7.
Yeah, which one is it? I don't know. 6.
Sure.
That's going to be toward the top of the league.
Yeah. Give the man a 7. Fuck it. Too bad he will do literally nothing in terms of these statistics.
He might score some runs.
He actually hit a home run in spring training. In
Good for him.
7 plate appearances. He actually has 4 hits in 7 plate appearances.
Well, you go, Andre.
I thought you were going to say you go draft him then, which I will not. His OPS right now is almost 2 point something. Good for him. Sky's the limit for this player. Indians. Does he bat like 9th for them, you think?
I don't know.
Yeah. Right below Oscar Mercado and Jake Bowers. Got some gross people on this team.
Yeah, I'm going to guess about 75 runs and about under 50 RBIs.
So like a 4 and like a 2?
Does that
I'm
sound
sorry,
fair?
4 and 2, 4 and 1. Yeah, I mean, I think even 75 runs is probably high, but I guess he's going to be there every day. So 13, 17, 18, 21, 24, 28. The stolen bases save. Now we go to a player who I hate with a passion. I'm sure he'll grade out fine for a catcher, but it's just boring. He is also one of the ugliest human beings I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, I have no room to talk.
This man is, he ugly. Okay? But he walks a lot, so that's nice. hit 230 last season and is a lifetime 240 hitter.
That's who he is.
But he walks a whole lot.
Well, mercifully for us, 2020 was not anything abnormal, so we can just rate him straight up. This shouldn't be too hard.
It's probably
Get about under 250.
Yeah, he's a 3. And then on base percentage floats around exactly a 4. His slugging is a 3. He hits about 25 home runs, so that's a 4. I mean, this is really easy, at least. Struck out a lot last year.
It's going to be about a 3.
It's the Johnny effect. Stolen bases, he has 11 in 9 years. He did have 5 with Milwaukee. Apparently,
He is.
okay. Sorry.
He is one of the slowest players alive.
Is that the eye test or?
No, that's the metric. Second percent sprint speed.
So he's like just the tier above Miguel Cabrera and Albert Pujols.
I think it was like a step up in the same tier.
He's
sitting on a box and they're
he's like
sitting on the floor.
Actually, physically 1/2 step ahead of them when they run. So he's like
the speed rating in the show is a 6.
A 6.
A 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He has a really good card, but it's unusable because he's so fucking slow.
And it is a bit unusual because he has a 6 for. I don't know. This is kind of weird. I guess he's in a pretty good lineup, but like, I don't know. He's had some shit run years. Like he made the All-Star game with 43 runs and 47 RBIs. But why?
He'll get on base.
I would think it's probably the 60 to 75 range.
Is that a 4?
It's a 3. 75 to like 85 is 4. And we say it again, we should write this down. He had 27 runs and 27 RBIs last year, so thank you again for being very consistent. I would say almost across his entire career, it looks like the RBIs and runs are very, very close, except for 2016.
Yeah, this is kind of the Joey Votto effect. Except he's not giving up base hits, he's just taking walks. Like if he didn't walk, he would just be out.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So a 3?
Yes, sir. 3, 6, 9, 13, 16, 23. Oh, my sweetie Dee. What?
If you're not paying attention, you think this picture on Statcast is Ryan Howard. Looks kind of like him, but it's certainly not.
Hopefully he's hitting a dinger here. Who was that hit the 1 home run and they had the picture of him hitting the 1 home run?
Is that Tapia?
Yes. Sharp as a fucking tack. This one. Apparently his Gregorius' defense is shit as fuck.
Yeah. He doesn't strike out.
Apparently his exit velocity is also shit as fuck. Although it's pretty much always been shit as fuck. But with a nice launch angle to boot.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting statistics here. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say he's probably a 4 based upon what I'm seeing in batting average.
As expected, career is exactly 250, so that qualifies for a 4.
On base percentage looked a little weak, like a 3. Walk percentage has always been below average. Hey, he's not exactly hitting for a good average, so 3.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about this player. I didn't know. I thought he was more of a power
Right.
type hitter, but
I mean, he's got 10 home
he's
runs
not.
last season, right?
I don't know where they're coming from.
He averages 21 about. I mean, at shortstop, you're not lamenting 21 home runs, I guess. He had 488 slugging, what 433 over his entire career.
Expected career is 367.
Jesus Christ, he hit over.
Again, where these are coming from.
He hit like over 450 and up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 last 5 years. One was 441, but I don't know. He seems like a pretty safe 4 to 5, but it must just be his terrible exit velocity.
Yeah,
Because his launch angle is really
maybe.
good, too.
Yeah, his career expected slugging is 367. The MLB average is 402. So he is. I don't know where these home runs are coming from, but he keeps doing it. So I
So
mean, I don't know which
it
number to
it
trust.
defies logic and also statistics, but I mean it's happening. So
Yeah, I'm learning. I guess if you put the ball in play a lot with a good launch angle, then you're gonna get home runs here and there. So okay, a 4.
mm-hmm. And he's either a 3 or 4 for home runs as well. 27, 25, 20. Would have hit 25 last year. In a good lineup.
Oh well. Oh, I missed this part. Let's take into consideration he's played in Yankee Stadium a lot.
Yeah.
Even though
Left-handed.
last year was with Philly and he still did okay, but
he would have still had 25.
That's where the cheap home runs are coming from.
So 3 or 4?
Can't 3.
Okay.
There's nothing in his profile to back up. I don't care if he has hit them. There's nothing to back up the idea that he's going to hit 20, 25 home runs. But 3 it is.
He's in the top 3% of the league in strikeouts. That puts him at like literally an 8, 7 or 8.
It's an 8.
Yeah. He has 33 stolen bases in 9 years. Stole 2, 1, 6, 1, 1, 3. He's like a 1 or 2. Probably 2. It's very
He had
low.
10 a couple of years ago. Yeah, that's a 2.
Yeah, those are cheap stolen bases at Yankee Stadium.
Because the bases are closer together.
Right, they're not 90 feet. Where's he hitting in this lineup? I think it's like 6th or 5th or something. 6th. Do we think? Oh, he's got like 70 runs in him, or less, or more.
70's all right.
So do we think he's a 3 or a 4? Because 75, I guess, is the threshold for 4.
3.
3. Okay. They expect him to have 87 RBIs. Don't know where that came from. Specifically because his best year was 87 RBIs, and I don't know if his best years are ahead of him. I'd be probably saying more like a 4. I think 70 some is safe. 7, 9, 17, 20, 24, 27, 31. God, your strikeout rate. Legendary, dude.
It counts.
Oh, Yuli. I feel like Yuli didn't get enough flack for his Yu Darvish thing. That went away pretty fast.
What did he do to you, Darvish?
When they were playing the Cubs, I think it was was it the World Series? He did like the Asian eyes making fun of him.
Oh. I vaguely remember that.
Was he acquisition from like Cuba or some shit? Because he is 37 years fucking old.
Yeah, he started late. He came over late. He seems to be kind of a piece of shit.
In terms of his play or his personality?
His humanness. Humanity.
I don't know much about him outside of the Yu Darvish situation, but that doesn't exactly win him points. But, you know, we all have our faults, I suppose. Sancti Spiritus Cuba. He's a lifetime 287 hitter, but hit 232 last year, just like the rest of the goddamn Astros.
Yeah. His profile didn't really change. Strikeouts, exit velocity, launch angle all stayed about the same. So his expected batting was 262, which is right in line with his career expected 271. So I think he's going to be about a 4.
Okay. Doesn't walk like at all. His on base percentage was fucking piss poor last year and is not great overall. Has never had an over 350 on base percentage. He's like a 3.
Slugging.
384 last year, 468 over his career. He did
expected his 398.
541. 1 year, which probably buoys his entire career.
There's a little bit of D.D. Gregorius here. He doesn't strike out, doesn't have much exit velocity, puts the ball in play a lot. It's probably where some of these home runs are coming from. Extra base hits.
He's probably like a 3 in slugging and could be worse. I think he kind of rode the Houston wave.
The wave, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to put it.
Yeah. He had 31 home runs in 2019, and he is not that player. He's just not.
No, there's nothing here to suggest that. So
he's a 2,
I'd say about
3 home run at best.
I'd say about 20.
So 3, okay.
Strikeouts, he's another 8. Yeah.
So you get D.D. Gregorius, you get Yuli Gurriel, you're winning that shit. Game over.
One category. Yeah.
14 stolen bases
could just
in his career.
You could just get nobody and still win it.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. He's probably like a 2 in stolen bases. If you actually break it down and you looked at if they would have played a full season last season, he still would have stole 0 bases according to the statistics. So that's good.
Yeah.
Runs. His average is 84. I would think it's closer to like between 60 and 75, maybe. I don't see. I'd probably hit him with a 3. God, that year where you had 104 RBIs, like that's just not you, bro. That's just not you. I could see maybe 75.
Also 36, so he's going to decline.
give a 4 for RBIs, I think. I think he could do it. He's batting in the middle of the lineup. I'm not really sure why. 7, 9, 16, 19, 22, 25, 29. Wait, it might be 30. 7, 9, 17, 20, 23, 26, 30. It's 30. A lot of DD Gregorius in that. Oh, we're not going to get Haniger in the... I guess I could just go to 2019. He had a bad 2019 too. Oof.
So he's been a big like prospect type for a long time, and he's now 30 years old, which I can vouch is over the hill. So
Had a year where he had 26 home runs, 285, 70. I'm sorry, 93 RBIs. That's pretty good. But then he had a horrible year, got hurt a lot, and then was out all of last year. So.
We don't have any idea what we're about to get with him.
I think he'll hit over 265. Try like a 5. But I don't think he can vouch for much better than that. Because he has now injury on top of a bad year before that. On base, 348. It's weighed down by 2 seasons. I don't know. He's probably either a 4 or a 3. Slugging 480. I don't know if I'm buying it. Well, even in his shitty season, his slugging maintained pretty high. So he's probably like a 5, 4, 5. Probably 4. Okay, 5. Home runs, he had 26, 15, 16. In 63 games, he had 15 home runs. It's pretty good. But he probably has 25 to 30 home run power.
4. Strikeouts are 3.
Okay. I don't have the percentages here, so.
That's for his career.
He had 4.85. I don't know what injury he had or how it affects him, but that was 4 in 63 games.
Yeah, they run a lot in Seattle, so I'd expect at least 10.
It's a 3. Runs 46, 90, 58. Once again, that was 46 runs in 63 games. It's pretty fucking good. 90. I think he could be like a 5 in that. Then like a 4 or 5 in RBIs. Trying to think if anything changed in their lineup, but they got that Lewis kid.
Kyle.
Yeah, he'll probably be batting 3rd. 32. Well, he has moments of goodness. I don't know what to make of that.
Feels high, but
It does feel a little high, but he has been good at times.
yeah. Is that going to put him? Let's see. Puts him with
Ozzy Albies.
Josh Bell, Alec Boehm, Kyle Tucker, Reese Hoskins.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Feels weird that Tommy Edmonds below him.
A lot of players that are sort of hard to gauge.
Yeah, Aaron Judge, Michael Brantley. Yeah, you're right. A somewhat interesting tier. Same with like just above you have Buxton, Jimenez, Rosarena.
Mm-hmm.
I think Brian Hayes is getting a lot of love. I feel like isn't he just a defensive prospect?
You skipped Ian Happ.
How could I have?
Unless you just want to do Hayes next.
Nope, that is fine. Let's go to Ian Happ. I want to do Ian Happ. Happ.
He was okay at times last year.
That's your official assessment.
Uh-huh.
I got a lot of what's the chef with the crazy hair? What's his name?
Chef Love.
Is that his actual last name, Chef? From South Park?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
That's what they call him.
I was talking about the one that does the like drive-in. He gets
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
That
Guy
guy.
Fieri.
Yeah, there you go. Apparently, that's a personal favorite.
We're going to Flavor Town.
can't be going to Flavor Town if you've always been here. He had 258, 248 career. I think he's gonna be a 250 hitter. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a 250. He's only below 250 because of a year he hit 233. On base percentage, 361 last season, 344. I assume once again he's going to be towards the middle. Yeah, 361, 333, 353, 328. There are 4 or 3. I think he's a pretty decent baseball player.
He is.
Slugging, 505 last year, 481 the rest of his seasons. 505, 564, 408, 514. He's always had over a 500 slugging except for one season.
So I'd give him a 5.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Homers. He had 24, 15, 11, 12 last year. It's like 30 from last year. But there's
I think
25 to 30.
Yeah, I think he can hit 30.
Mm-hmm. So 4 or 5. Strikeouts.
It's a 3.
Ooh. It's been worse than that before. It could be like a 4. I'm sorry. 2.
2.
Other way. Yeah, I'm hesitant that those ugly tendencies could come back. 1, 2, 8, 8 stolen bases. He was 1 of 4 last season. He's trying, I guess.
It's a 2.
Okay. Runs, 27, 25, 56, 62. The runs, he averages 74, which is, I mean, he's in the 3 territory, I guess. He's really in the 3 territory for both. He averages RBIs 74, same with the runs, 28, 30, 44. They're very similar. They're very close. So 3. They probably go hand in hand. 6, 8, 10, 14, 19, 22, 26. All right. People seem to be really hyped about Brian Hayes. Pretty sure he's just a defensive prospect.
Yeah. That's what he is.
Yeah, when I picked him up off the waivers last year to try to be ahead on getting the young kids, which didn't really prove to be much of a great approach. He was good, but I just don't think he's gonna be that, unfortunately. Well, he is a career 284 hitter at all levels. 279 in the minors. I tend to think he's probably a 250 to 265 hitter, which there's nothing wrong with that necessarily for him, but I don't think he is the 376 hitter that we saw last year. So,
You sure?
yes. Almost because that's probably impossible unless you're a once in a lifetime talent, which he is not. Sorry to say.
So what'd you say, a 4?
Yeah, I think that's about right. Are we in agreement on that? Like a 250, 265 hitter?
Sure. I'm not looking at his minor league numbers right now, but yeah.
At all levels, he was a 358 on base percentage guy.
Hmm.
I'm gonna grab a snack real quick. Kitty, you sleeping? Okay. On base percentage, what do you think? I thought it was like around a 4.
Yeah.
Do we think he slugs 682?
Maybe a low side of that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a 4. His all levels was a 412, 399 in the minors. It's like a 3. At all levels in 6 seasons, he had 20 home runs. I'm sorry, 30 home runs. So that averages to 5 a season.
Mm-hmm. So a 5?
No,
That's a joke.
incorrect. I don't know. He's not a home run hitter.
Probably a 2.
Yes, sir.
3. Strikeout rate's about 21%. And
Right on league average. Okay.
about what it is in the minor leagues too. So
You know what a 4. He had stolen bases, down 67 stolen bases in 6 seasons. He had a 27-year, 12, 13. He's got good speed.
yeah, I'd say a 4.
Mm-hmm. 271 runs in 6 seasons. It's not all that many.
Well, he's in a vaunted Pirates lineup now, so that's going to change.
All right. Name another person in that lineup. And don't say Newman.
Holland Moran.
Okay. Colin Moran going to be
Reynolds.
scoring him a lot of times, or
Yeah, maybe. Jacob Stallings.
who did you just say?
Gonzalez. Jacob Stallings. Eric Gonzalez. Dave Parker.
All I can
That's
say
a
is
joke.
good luck, Brian.
Yeah, it's probably under 75.
Yeah, it might be 3 on both ends here. Could be even worse than that. 3, 6, 10, 14, 16, 19, 23, 27. I would not have guessed that he was going to grade out better than Ian Happ. Kind of feel bad about that. But hey, the numbers don't lie. Austin Hayes. Oh God. Why do I think everyone's a fucking catcher? That just sounds like a catcher.
His name is Austin. Like Austin Romine, Austin Nola,
You know
Austin
what?
Hedges,
You're onto something. Oh, Austin.
Austin Biggio.
Maybe it's also because all of his metrics make him seem like he's a catcher.
It's not slow.
Well, who was it that wasn't slow? There's one. Will Smith, not Will Myers. Right?
Right. Yeah.
Is it weird that I
So-
literally don't remember this player at all from last season?
Played for the Orioles, so he hasn't had a lot of experience in the big leagues. So I'm not really sure why he's in the ESPN Top 300, but okay, whatever.
Guys at ESPN know what they're doing, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Even though we are not in line with a lot of what they're saying.
Well, he's had 272 plate appearances in his career. His average is 272. And his expected average is 247.
He
So-
hit above 270 or above in every level.
Yeah, his strikeout rate is okay, so I'll take the high side of 250.
So 4 or 5? 4?
Or
320, 327. He's on base percentage was between 320 and 350 in everything except for college. Or he was probably using a metal bat. So
so 3.
uh-huh.
Slugging. His expected career is 373. Expected last year was 352. Not much.
425 actual.
Still not much.
No. It's up to you if you want to give him a 3 or a 2.
Probably a 2.
Okay. 9 home runs in the MLB, 65 in 4 seasons in the minor leagues.
Sounds about like 15.
Sounds about 15, yes.
And the metrics say not much power, so Probably a 2.
Mm-hmm. I'm cool with that. This is a player who pretty much doesn't belong with all the other ones. I don't really know why he's here.
19% strikeout rate, so that's 5.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah, maybe a 4 because it's close to the average.
Yeah, it's pretty low. Sorry for waking up, Kitty. I just knocked that shit down.
You're welcome. He's 4 out of 7 in stolen bases.
In Major League?
Uh-huh.
He had 24 in the minors. So that was 6.
So he's probably like a 2.
Mm-hmm. Runs. Do you want to use that line about the vaunted lineup again? Because it applies here as well.
The vaunted Orioles lineup that puts a lot of balls in play.
Always. Every time.
Although they have lost their stalwart, Hanser Alberto. I don't know how they'll recover from that.
And Adam Jones is like playing in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But Trey Mancini's back.
Right. Maybe Cal Rip can come out of retirement.
It would be an improvement, probably. I don't know what to say here other than it's going to be shit. Now, he had 195 runs in 4 seasons, which is 50 a season. Yeah, at the minor league level.
Yeah, he's not going to get on base very much, and there's not really anybody to drive him in, so...
He's probably 50 and 50, so he's like a 2 in both. Why would anyone want this player? 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 17, 21. Does he even have like a pedigree or anything?
Not that I know of.
Okay. On to Caesar Hernandez. Caesar dressing.
Speaking of players that nobody should want, here we go.
Who is Yaldel Hernandez?
Yaldel.
Yaldel.
What?
His name is Yaldel. Let me spell it
I've
for
never
you.
heard of him.
Yadlel. Yaldel.
Never heard of him.
Or maybe it's, I'm sorry, Yadiel? Yeah. Yaldel? Who is he with?
Oh, Yaldel. Yaldel, yeah, right. I don't know.
Like, do you actually know who that is? Or he's with the
I've heard them.
Nationals. He's got bottom 11th percentile sprint speed. So, not good. Oh, Caesar Salad Hernandez. His batting average could, like his metrics could be a lot worse. I feel like you were kind of, taking a shit on him for no real reason.
Well, his numbers couldn't really be much worse, so...
He could be hitting 200.
That's true. He's career 277 hitter, so...
5?
Yeah.
He does have 90th percentile speed and had no stolen bases last year. And did not even attempt to steal a base. That's kind of a problem. Career 352, 355 last season. On base percentage sounds like a pretty solid 4 to me. Slugging. 408 last season. Career 383. He's like a 2. He's got like no power.
And home runs are a 2.
He averages 9, yeah, so it's about right. Strikes out in his career 18.8 overall, 21.8 last season. He's either a 4 or a 5. He's had some pretty good years. Stolen bases. What do you say?
Well, he's
Nothing.
fast.
9 of 11, 19 of 25, 15 of 20, 17 of 30. That is a bad percentage. 19 of 24. He's probably good for 10, right?
Cleveland probably said stop with that kind of shit.
Cleveland's no nonsense. He averages 80 runs a year. He would have had like 90 last season. That's pretty good. I would think more towards 85, so 5. Jose Ramirez better be doing work. That's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
RBIs, he actually had a year with 71. He would have had 50 last year, so. He also had a year with 34 and 39. I don't fucking know. 3?
Yeah, I actually had it.
Actually had what?
Oh, I was going to say I actually had a shit that was a foot long, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it every time.
The single, longest, continuous. What did he say? Bowel movement.
Longest uninterrupted piece of human waste known to man.
That's Jorge Alfaro. 28 is the number. He is nowhere near as bad as you were making him out to be, for sure. But
We'll
the
see.
fact that he's close to Andres Jimenez is... I don't know about that one. Scoop. Aaron Hicks. 225, 235, 248, 266. Yeah, it's not good. 235 career hitter. Is he just Jackie Bradley Jr.?
No. His defense sucks.
Oh, okay. Is he Jackie Bradley Jr. in every other sense?
That would make him
Bad?
bad, yeah.
He's not as fast, I don't think. And his defense, yes, is very bad. He walks a lot.
He actually walked more than he struck out last year, which is extremely rare. It doesn't happen very often.
He also struck out 28.2% of the time the previous season. So who the fuck are you, man? Yeah, he's like a 3 for batting average. To quote some guy from the South, that boy ain't right.
Well, he's going to walk a lot, so that's probably 4 or 5 on base.
He had 379 on base last year, but a 332 lifetime. He's going to see a lot more plate appearances if he's starting. Do you think
For a while.
Do you think that you don't think it'll stick? I don't know if that works in his favor or works against him. A bigger sample size.
Probably against. Certainly against.
So 4 or 3.
Or because he walks a ton.
Slugging lifetime 402. Yeah, he's a 3. Trying to be a 2. Doing his best 2 impression. Home runs, like, to be even like a serviceable player. He just doesn't have anything that he's giving you. It's gross. Yeah, give him a 2 or 3. 28 runs last year, 41.90. Give him a 4 for like 75 or something.
Yeah, just because he's in New York.
Yankee land. And then 3 or 2 for fucking RBIs because it's fucking garbage. I don't think he's batting third in their lineup like I think he is. I mean, he would have had like 50 RBIs last season, 36 the year before, 79 the year before that. He's just not very good. 7, 9, 13, 16, 19, 23, 26. Eh. Are you punching me in the head?
Punching myself.
In the head?
Approximately.
Did I draft him last year and then drop him? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you dropped him about 16 times.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, his metrics look good. What was I doing?
Yeah.
Except for walking and
I don't know.
speed. Hey.
I think you only had him. You only had him when he sucked, I think.
Well, that's probably why I dropped him, I guess. He's either a 5. Yeah, he's probably a comfortable 5 for batting average. It's looking.
Hold on now.
Oh, okay, goddamn.
So, he has platooned in his career. I believe he platooned some last year, too. So, take the batting average with a grain of salt because he can't hit lefties.
So 4 or 5. Let's go to
4.
Let's go to the splits real quick. Just for the sake, just to say we gave him a proper look over here, huh? Career against righties, he is 292, 250 against lefties. 280 at home, 276 away. He's not really terrible against left-handed pitching.
He has been.
Yes. Okay.
204 last year.
Okay.
231 in 2019.
How did he get
179 in 2018.
How did he get up to 250?
He must have done something wrong. 2017 was 284. So
okay.
The last 3 years it's been bad.
4. Okay.
My brother.
Your brother? 3.
What?
Why are you your brother?
What are you talking about?
I know you just said my brother twice, and then I said your brother.
That was a cat that said that.
Oh.
Slugging. Let's see. Career's 435. So.
He ended up having a pretty good
I'd
career.
expect somewhere around 450.
4.
He'll hit about 25 home runs probably.
That's a 4. You want let out, kitty? Let me see it. You want out? Come on, kitty. Hey. Oh, shit. Alright, the cat is out of the room now, so, and also out of the hat, so you can't be blaming her for shit. Alright?
Okay.
Okay. 19.3, so 4 or 5 per strikeout.
That's 4.
SBs. Usually, at one time he used to have a decent stolen bait average, but he had 4 last year. San Diego likes to run, so what do you think, like a 2?
Yeah, that's nice.
It's real nice. Got it at Walmart. 82 and a 62, 162 was going to be quite below that last year. Good lineup. Probably 75. I don't know. More RBIs. I'd say like a 4 or 5 situation again.
Yeah, I think you'll get 90 RBIs easily.
Okay. So that's like 5-6 then, huh?
Mm, yeah, I think it's 6.
Okay. We believe in Eric. Um,
We believe in the Padres.
for the sake of argument, he's good. 10, 12, 16, 20, 24, 27, 31. And from the other side, 7, 11, 15, 19, 21, 25, 31. Jared Kalenick. I think this is going to be, I don't know. This is going to be you speculating because I know nothing about Jared Kalenick.
Me either.
You can't even look him up on Baseball Reference because he. Oh, yeah, you can. I don't. Okay. He only has 2 seasons in the minor leagues.
So
Is
on
he-
StatCast, they have a report.
Okay.
Should I read the report? The very top of the 2018 draft was very college heavy, with the top 5 picks all coming from university ranks and 4 of the blah, 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 bullshit. Kalenick was the first high schooler taken, number 6 overall by the Mets from Waukesha West High School in Wisconsin. There you go. He spent just 1 summer with the Mets. Traded to the Mariners at blah, blah, blah. He makes consistently hard contact and drives the ball to all fields. He missed the memo about the power being the last tool to show up in games in 2020, and he routinely found the seats in alternate camp, especially to his pull side, all with an advanced approach that includes limiting strikeouts and willingness to draw walks. His arm and speed, we don't care about that. Give him the speed to continue to steal bases and play center field. Okay.
Okay.
So he's a top prospect.
Note. Jared Kalenick will be sidelined due to a strained abductor knee muscle in his left knee as of today, 7 hours ago.
How severe is that?
I don't know. He's actually from Milwaukee. Where'd he go? Interesting. I don't know. It's not. Let me see.
It doesn't sound severe. It's a strain.
No timeline was given for the outfielder's return.
We'll assume he'll be back by April.
All right. I still don't know how to grade him though.
Well, I guess he's pretty fast. So 35 steals and 663 at bats in the minors. 3 last year. The Mariners run a lot, so we'll get to that. Career 290 in the minors. So 253 last year. So we can expect about over 250.
All right, 4. Did you know that you can get a candle that smells like Chris Martin's ex-wife's vagina?
Good.
I can't remember what her name. Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina. I don't know if I want them.
I'm good. I definitely don't.
You don't need your apartment to smell more vaggy?
I don't. Nope.
You sure? On base percentage 366. I probably think it would drop some from there. So I don't know, like a 3. Oh God, pulling weeds beat the shit out of me today, I guess. 516 in the minors, slugging. Probably more like a 4. He's going to have to come back to earth in some regard. It's either going to be moderately or severely. 29 home runs in 2 seasons. And that was 173 games. So probably 15 to 20 to start.
Mm-hmm.
So 3. He had 161 strikeouts in 173 games. It's relatively high. Is it like a 3 or like a 2? I don't know what that stacks up.
It's a 3. It's about 20, around 24%, 25.
All right. 35 stolen bases in 173 games. That's pretty good. Actually, that's very good.
Yep.
How much do you think that translates into the major leagues? Do you think that translates into like a 5 or a 6 or plus?
Yeah, straight up 30. The Mariners are on, so 30 easy.
It's 6 or 7, I guess. Runs. He had 122 runs in 173 games. I don't know. It'd be a lot safer to say like 75 or something if he plays the whole season.
3, 4.
4 is good, I think. And then RBIs, he had 110 and 173. I probably think that it'd be easier for him to score runs than RBIs. So let's give him a 3 for that, I think, I would say. 7, 13, 16, 20, 23, 26, 30. 7, 11, 14, 17. 20, yeah, 30. This is all kind of just speculation, though. So, like, he could be good.
Well, the talent is there, and he's got several tools. So,
including a hammer.
You know, it seems like he's not a player who has to iron a whole lot of things out. He can hit home runs. He can run. He doesn't strike out that much. So, he's ready to go.
I suppose that's why he's like a top pick, right? Is that he shouldn't have all these issues. But, I mean, there's a lot of top picks who were top picks who still had a lot of issues. Oh, Carson Kelly. God damn it. Just give him one for everything. This is just just trash.
Don't say that.
How the hell did he walk 13.2% of the time in 2019 and then 4.7 the next year? What the fuck are you doing? What happened?
He might be watching. So be nice.
It's not like God or like an angel in like a homeless man's body. He's
definitely not homeless.
Oh, we can look at how much he made last year. In his career, he's made $560,000 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. He's probably making like less than like businessmen, you know, in like California.
I think the league minimum is like 400,000, so that there's no way. But it doesn't matter.
Okay. Carson Kelly's baseball reference page, his picture, I think he's looking through my fucking soul. I don't like it. But he is a 221 career average hitter, so he's like a fucking 2.
Why is he on this list?
Because he breathes and catches, I guess. I also object to his fucking existence.
I don't think he's going to be a full-time player either. Truly.
Because of your boy, right?
Yeah, he'll split time with Varsho at best, so can we delete him?
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
Me either.
I just feel defeated by looking at this man's stats. I don't want to do fucking Max Kepler either, but he's a hell of a lot better. He's such a weird player.
Well, we've only got 26 players left. 27, 28.
27.
Some of those are going to be deleted. Probably Puig, Profar, Otani as a hitter is useless for fantasy. So
I think that we'll probably rank Otani, but
yeah, well, we're ranking him. Well, he's on both pages, so.
Oh, I see. So where are we thinking about getting tonight? Are we finishing this tomorrow? Is that what our aim is?
Oh no.
What?
I said no. We're not going to finish by tomorrow. I'm going to do a couple more.
I didn't mean like this whole thing tonight. I meant tomorrow we'll pick up and then finish. Do you think we'll finish tomorrow?
What do you mean finish?
Well, like this batting
all
list.
183 tomorrow? Probably not. I mean, it's 28 players, so it's going to take probably another day or two.
Okay, well, we're close to getting done. Whatever. I thought you were saying like tonight. You thought that I was saying, and I was not saying that. Because
No, I didn't. I'm lost. I'm confused.
that's okay. Let's just do players. Exit velocity is bad. Launch angle was super high. He literally does not have a single thing in the red box. Like there's nothing about him that's like top 10% of anything. And last year he only hit the fastball well. Everything else was below 170. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Max Kepler.
He's pretty.
3-ish at batting average.
He does one thing. Yeah.
What's that one thing? I literally don't hit home runs.
He hits home runs. Home runs. Yeah.
Okay. And I don't understand why with a 321 on base percentage he's leading off for that team either. At least he did last year, right? It doesn't make sense to me, but I guess they're not asking me. He's a 3 for on base percentage. Slugging's really good though. For like how bad the other stats are. It's a 3.
Yeah. Slugging's really good. He's 3.
Well, just because I didn't expect a 444 slugging with a 228 goddamn average. I was expecting slugging in 2015 was 114 though. So
So he's got power. He's left-handed. Gets for the Twins, and they cheat. So, I think he can get 30 home runs.
Give him a 5. Slap the kid on the back.
Now, exit velocity. Yeah.
He hit 36 in 2019. Oh, wow. Jeez.
Exit velocity went down over a mile an hour. Let's just say a 4.
Okay. Strikeouts. Pretty good. 4 or 5?
4.
He's had really good years, yeah. Stolen bases.
Never mind. That's fine.
He had 20 in his whole career, which is spans 6 years. He had 3 last year, which would have been 7 or 8. But he's a 2. Runs had 98, 80. I think it's a good lineup. I don't know if he's still leading off. Twins projected lineup. He's still leading off, so
make sure you look at Alex Curloff too while you're checking that out.
He's batting 6 according to this. I'd probably give him a 5 for runs, and it's either 75 or less for RBIs.
How many less?
Between 75 and 60, or less than 60. Less.
He'll get over 70.
So 4 or 5. 4? I think 4 is good. 9, 11, 16, 20, 23, 26, 29, 9, 13, 18, 20, 20, 29. Alex Curloff. I don't know if he's supposed to land in the majors, is he?
I don't know. He's on that list. But
what if Alex Curloff is the one?
one what?
I don't know. That's just what the fucking thing says.
Thought you were asking me. I don't know. Well, he played last year, 411. No, that was 2019. Never mind. It must have been hurt. Some pretty good minor league numbers. Well, they're okay.
How the fuck you spell this motherfucker's name?
God, I don't know. I had to do it 4 or 5 times. It's Kirrilloff. 3 sets of double consonants.
It's actually 1 R. Kirillollo.
It looked well. It looked like 2. So
yeah, I'll see this. It doesn't matter anyway because Statcast isn't going to give me shit on this anyway.
Oh, they're giving me a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So 2018, he had 20 home runs, 348 average, 970 OPS. That was rookie league. 2019, 9 home runs, 283, 756 OPS.
Who is in charge with naming these fucking teams? The Cedar Rapids Colonels. Like Kernel, not like Colonel. Pensacola Blue Wahoos. What the fuck is that? Who's a Blue Wahoo?
Well, I mean, why else would you go watch a minor league team unless they had a stupid name?
With a stupid fucking mascot? Because they have Dollar Beer Night or something, I guess.
It's not meant to be taken seriously unless you actually like baseball.
You gotta be one of those weirdos with the radios in their ears, right? Marking down all the goddamn bullshit.
Right, like Angels in the outfield.
Right.
You
You gotta stand up and do the angel flap.
Right, yeah. Even though you're not rooting for the Angels. So he hit 283 in 2019 in the majors. He's a pretty solid average hitter, it seems. So
Speed looks fine.
and I think our little man is going to be a 5.
Okay. Base percentage is, I guess, like a 3 or 4. I don't know why he's our little man.
He's at 365 in the minors, 343 in the majors.
Do you want to give him a 4 or? I don't remember him playing at all.
2019, I don't know. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit. Slugging in the majors was 413, minors was 498.
It's a 3 to me, sir. It's Mr. to you.
He doesn't hit many home runs. He had 9 in the majors. And his
Last year was 20.
Yeah, he had 36 in 1,200 appearances, so probably 12 to 15.
So like 2 or 3? 2. It's a 2.
Strikeout rate. Let's see the major league numbers. To the minors, 194 out of 1103. Let me get my calculator.
Oh my god, the sounds.
Sorry.
It's just like the crazy.
17.6 in the minor leagues. So I'd say a 4.
Okay.
Gonna go up.
Yes, sir.
His steals, he had 11. He was 11 out of 21. 279 games, so probably a 2.
Okay. Runs, your guess is as good as fucking mine, dude.
I'd guess 75.
Okay.
Good lineup. I mean, I think he'll do probably as well as Max Kepler because he's going to get on base more.
Okay.
We're giving him a higher average, much higher average, and a higher on base than Kepler. So, at least 5.
Okay. RBIs will, I think, be an issue, I would imagine, but he's batting 6, like we said, but
yeah, he's gonna have less power than Kepler.
Maybe a 3.
That's fair.
16, 19, 20, 28, I think. 12, 14, 18, 20, 28. If you scroll to Kyle Lewis, every remaining batter is on this page.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Brian Rose is the very last one.
Interesting. Almost there.
what seemed like an impossibility is now within our grasp.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we watched basketball?
Hard to forget.
And you have Bob Costas and fucking, what's the other guy's name? It was
Al Michaels.
Al Michaels, and they're up there, and after the grueling 800 game season, we have the 300 game postseason, right? And we're just sitting here, and Al Michaels is sleeping, and wakes up and says, "No, don't touch me there." That's kind of where we're at right now. We're just tired, and it's been a long, long task. Holy shit, Kyle Lewis strikes out a lot for what he does.
He's an interesting player because he's got a lot of talent, but it's a little inconsistent right now. And he's much better against righties than lefties in batting average, but it's much more power against lefties. He's weird. I don't know.
I don't.
So he had a really good August and a really bad September. So his average was almost cut in half in September from August.
I think he'll hit over 265. Yeah. 5? I think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He never has. Has he?
Well, I think it's pretty I mean, last season was very limited, and he had only 18 games the season before. So
I'm going to go with under.
Okay, 4. That's fine.
He strikes out too much.
Yep. Excellent point. His on base was good last year.
Yeah, he walked a lot.
He's probably like a 4. Around that 350 range. You could maybe level up on that. I mean, it would have been astronomical if he would have just kept his average up, but, he didn't. So, that's a shame. 437, 477 lifetime, but there's 18 games. So he's like a 3 to 4 range. Homers. He had 11 last season, which translates to like high 20s. Do we think that's who he is?
If he's putting the bat on the ball, yeah.
That's a 4. Strikeouts are pretty abysmal.
Yeah, that's
I think he's a 2.
2.
Yeah, give him a 2. He's earned it. Stolen bases, he had 5 last season, which would have been like, I don't know, 12, 13. So that's like a 3, 4. 37 runs last season would have given him close to 100. Let's see what his minor league numbers are. This is like the most bullshit to go through. I don't care about his numbers at Mercer. 26 and 30 games, 29 and 49 games, 39 and 86 games. I don't know. It's going to be basically conjecture. I would assume it'd be close to like at least 75 to 85. He's batting third.
Yeah.
Do you want to give him a 4 or a
4?
5? Okay.
4.
RBIs, how many did he have last year? He had 28. That would have been close to 70 some. Probably about the same. 3, 4. I would say the runs have like the 5 upside where the RBIs are like 3, 4. 8, 11, 13, 17, 20, 24, 28. 8, 11, 15, 17, 20. Yeah.
At least all these players are in this range are falling in the same
Distribution.
tier. Yeah, so it means we're not screwing up too badly, I think.
All right. How many more do you want to do?
So this is the last one.
Gavin Lux? Okay.
If it's Gavin Lux, I'm not sure if we're going to keep him. I don't know if he's playing.
Okay.
I think he was really, really low on the rankings, which indicates to me that he's probably not going to
playing,
start.
no. Which I don't know what these teams have against starting extremely talented. He's also from Wisconsin. What are up with all these top talents from Wisconsin? It's the water, the cheese. He also has a weird head. 240 in 2019, 175 last year. His sprint speed is 72. I guess we look at the minor league stuff. He had what? Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Career at all levels, he has 297, a 305 in the minors. So he's a good hitter. I would assume it's going to be more like a 275, like.
He's been pretty bad in the majors.
Yes, but I don't think they can continue. Do you?
So far, it's been pretty. So far, it's been pretty bad. Get better, but whatever the projection or whatever the minor league numbers are, he's not hitting them. I mean, it's been bad.
He's 23.
So.
He's pretty young when he's got his first taste.
So here's the thing: if you're drafting Gavin Lux, you're saying, I don't care about what the numbers of the past said. I think the minor league numbers are real, which they haven't proven to be. And that's A. And B, he has no job, but I'm going to do it anyway. Which I don't know if that's a recipe for success. So the question is, do we try to apply logic to something that has no logic to it? And I think the answer is probably no.
Well, I mean, some of the recent, what was it, Kalenick and Curloff, they've had some success in the major leagues. Lux has not. So we're looking at two completely different players with him.
Kyle Lewis.
Whatever he did in the minors has not translated at all. So,
yeah, we're going to need the Rosetta Stone if we're going to figure out how to translate his minor league production into major league. Or the Dead Sea Scrolls or some shit.
yeah, and it's it's Los Angeles. They don't have time to mess with him. If he's not hitting, he doesn't play.
We got 10 other people we can pay $50 billion. Don't you fucking worry about it. Get out of here, Gavin. They should just trade him. The Brewers are going to trade Hader for Gavin Lux. I'm saying it right now.
So it's up to you. I don't think he's rateable.
I just deleted the row, so.
There you go. It's tough because he's got potential, but potential doesn't win. Fantasy leagues, stats do.
Sometimes it does.
He ain't got them.
When they transfer into stats. I'm going to have to go and put Mancini at the top here, huh? Because he didn't play last season because of cancer of the bull. Mancini. His 2019 was real good.
It was all right.
Does he... he's an outfielder too?
Mm-hmm.
But this is kind of a dicey proposition. He's going to be...
Yeah.
Hopefully over a 5 in batting average, but it's hard to tell because, the man didn't play last year and he had fucking cancer. So...
Yeah. Well, Andres Galarraga came back from cancer and hit like 40 home runs, but that was during the steroid era. So
he just beat cancer with steroids.
Yeah, he was like gone for I think it was 99. He came back in 2000 like nothing happened. He was 240 pounds and he was ready to go.
It's like, no, you had cancer.
So I guess we can assume that Mancini's back to health. I mean,
my guess was about a 5. Over 265. I'm not willing to say that he's going to be in the 290s, 300s or something like that.
Man.
On base percentage, career is 335, 364 in 2019. Has only had a good walk rate one season. The rest has been pretty bad. It's probably like a 3. And with the average taking a dip, I think that's a certainty. 535 and 2019, 485 over his career. His power is not his problem.
No.
Probably a 4-5. Homers, he had 35 in 2019. 24, so he's got good power. I mean, probably 30 is safe. So 5. Strikeouts are... They're pretty good in 2019. 2019 was a breakout. He's probably close to 4 or 3. Stolen bases. It's going to be like a 1. Possibly a 0. I don't know what's his sprint speed. It's actually not the worst. It's pretty low.
Yeah. So, a 1.
Runs. He had 106, 69, 65. Team's going to be pretty bad. I assume he's 3rd or 4th in the lineup. If we think he's going to get 30 home runs, that's 30 runs right there. Probably 4 or 5, closer to a 4 for me. And then a 5-6 for RBIs. Probably 5. Let's say he's going to hit 92 or something.
Yeah, that's a good number.
14, 19, 23, 28, 31. Yeah, I like that.
31 range is pretty crowded.
Well, hopefully that means something. But, like, if you can get Trey Mancini, he has approximately, to our metrics, the same worth as Pete Alonso. Just like they're worlds apart, probably in ADP, I assume.
Yeah, it's a matter of finding, the players that we rate higher that are going to be cheap for us.
Right. Right.
So Mancini, I don't know what Mancini's going for, but it's a pretty good price for us because I'm not paying whatever Alonso's worth.
Yeah, I would hope he's not too much to begin with because he's not going to be great in our league. Not probably bad because he has great home run numbers, but the rest of the package is a little bit rough.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Natural fact. All right.
So we got Margot, McCutcheon, McCann, John McCain, Dylan Moore, Will Myers.
I like
Mark
Ryan
Peterson.
Mountcastle's potential.
Yeah.
AJ Pollock's got some
me
sneaky
too.
good numbers too. He was like an like superstar with the Diamondbacks, and then now he's just like an afterthought. But he's a very good player.
Buster Posey, I think, will probably be deleted because I don't think he's going to be a full-time player.
I think
Joey Bart is going to cut into his playing time.
even if he was good, which I don't think he will be, or he starts, he's just going to be shit. I just don't think he gives you anything. He's just not anything anymore.
Tyler O'Neill, I mean, he's really fast, but he's really trash. So I don't know how he even makes the top 300, but that's ESPN. Ryan McMahon could be good, and yeah, we're kind of out of players.
Yeah, I mean we're getting to the very bottom here, for sure.
And then the pitchers, we have to do 200 pitchers in like 3 days. So
I'm thinking we're just going to try to do our best. I don't even know really what. Let me look at this spreadsheet you created. Holy. Quality starts, K per 9 saves, holds, and some of them don't even qualify for. Yeah, this is going to be a tough grading.
Yeah,
because,
I'm just going to make my own list for the ones that I want in an auction draft, It's, I don't have to worry about the ones that I don't want. So
I suppose
we're just
it might be more effective to just like make a pitcher's A and a pitcher's B. We can go through and kind of say the ones that we think will be good, and then see if our expectations meet the numbers. You know what I mean? Or you and
I'll
I
think about it
you just don't want to share
because
the information with me.
well, no, it's not that. It's just, especially with the relievers, they're so volatile that it's just impossible to predict what they're going to do, except for just a couple.
Okay,
It's
well then I don't know.
like Trevor, like Trevor Rosenthal is one example. Like he's been like
Top of
pretty
the
mediocre.
mountain.
And last year he was great,
Yeah.
and this year he's going to be the closer for Kansas City, I think. So you don't know what you're going to get.
Right.
The starters, the same thing except for the top tier. Like I know Garrett Cole is going to be okay. Kenta Maeda, Lance Lynn, I don't know. Kyle
Right.
Hendricks.
Well, I don't know why Kenta Maeda is so loved. I get Lance Lynn. I don't get Kenta Maeda. But
But, figure that out.
anywho,
I appreciate your help.
oh, see, you turned the tables on me. I like that.
Hmm.
I like that. I said that yesterday, but it was totally warranted. I like that. We did make 2 hours. It didn't seem like 2 hours. I guess yes and no because I'm like kind of tired. I think I also got my face burned up by the sun today, even though it was 60 degrees. I guess that kind of tells you how much time I've been spending inside.
Yeah.
But to be continued tomorrow. Probably if what's our usual time we usually do this? Noon or 1? Like
Yeah, whatever time we're able, sometime during the middle of the day.
Right. So like around there will probably be more accurate. This was kind of a strange day, but I don't have anything to be doing tomorrow. So, all right.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Boys and girls, I don't think anyone is on still. I would assume Brian is going to bed. Or is in bed. Yeah. Play or tucked in for the night. Let's see if he answers me. Masculate me. Take the man right out of me. Masculate me. Masculate, masculate. What? Well, the typical thing with Ryan is if I go off my stream, he immediately will tell me yes because he's inconvenienced. So I'm going to just turn it off